As a collective of ladies, we got issues. I agree with part of what one of my fellow YouTube content creators said. I can't think of her name right now. Shout out to Tatiana Speaks. I agree before you start having intercourse that you should be aware of how you're gonna pay the bills and take care of the child. But be realistic. Life is what it is. We get caught up in all kind of stuff. We all have been manipulated. Women, men, period. In this reality. And only certain people are awake and aware enough to even start seeing the spiritual principles and principalities that govern us. Because we think humans govern us, but really principles and spiritual principalities rule us. So when we start saying God didn't tell you to come down here to have houses and cars and money and go on trips, God put you here to survive. What God are we talking about? Because what God is not something that says come down here and just survive. That's not what God is. God ain't even something that tells you one way or another what to do with this life. Your life in existence is God, point blank, period. There's nothing else out there besides you and what is operating your avatar right now. That is God. So what God wants you to do is live, have a happy life, fulfill your desires, but your desires gotta come with hard work and dedication. And this is where I think we get the conversation about white people twisted. White people help build something more than just the basics. Because we could have stayed like our ancestors, ancient ancestors, who just hunted, fucked, and ate the hominids. But we weren't meant for that. We were meant to evolve. We were meant to create. We were meant to enjoy. So to say that God only put us here to survive, I can't get with that. If I have a desire in me to travel, then God wanted me to travel. And I think we gotta stop acting like the only thing the powers that be did was hold the right information away from us. No. They gave us the right information in a wrong and corrupted and twisted way. For you to figure it out at this age. That's why now at this age, 45, 50, some of us is waking up to realize what this is. That's different. So it ain't that we are not supposed to enjoy cars. It ain't that we are not supposed to have houses. It ain't that we are not supposed to travel. It ain't that we are not supposed to have money. You're supposed to, because if you're saying God only wanted us to be here in the form that he put us in and just survive, then you're trying to say God ain't nothing. God don't want nothing. God don't want to be nothing else. God don't want to expand. God don't want to grow. Then why the hell does existence keep creating? Why did we evolve beyond just hunting, fucking, eating, surviving, and dying? And there's no such thing to me as some he sitting somewhere caring about whether you bought a house, drove a car, go on an airplane, or went on a trip. There's no he that cares about what you do one way or the other. Because if you don't care, guess what? Your God don't care. Because your life in existence is God. And And if God is operating through this avatar, then maybe the desire to experience, create, build, travel, enjoy, expand, become more isn't us going against God. Maybe that's God experiencing what God became you to experience. If that ain't go over your head.